Welcome to an episode of Almighty State News. It's your boy Almighty. Look. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite LA podcast or your favorite San Fernando Valley podcast. The livest podcast, low budget as shit, but it doesn't matter because we coming up in this month. Oh God in heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, your boy Almighty News himself, man. You know what I'm saying? But we covering all the trending topics, you know what I'm saying? What's been going on this week so far. And a lot of bullshit been going down. I ain't gonna hold you. Before getting, going into all the other shit, I'm gonna, of course, tell y'all if you see this right now, put the pray emoji or the meditation emoji in this motherfucker. Let me know you in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you see it, you know what I'm saying? Of course, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all the other good shit, and let's get right to the first topic in this motherfucker, man. Look, I know y'all seen that stupid shit. I don't even want to, bro. I know y'all seen that crazy ass video, bro, from the Island Boys, bro. I know if you ain't seen it, oh my goodness. Oh my god. In fact, don't see it. Because once you see that shit, you cannot unsee it, bro. What in the flying fuckery is going on, man? Like, what in the hell, bro? Like, bro, these two brothers, twins, like, this shit is crazy right here, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this shit is like ridiculous right here, bro. Like, I don't even, like, when I seen it, I was just like, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Bro, the Island Boys, if you ain't seen it, I'm going to tell you what it is. And of course, I know the video's going to be popping up, you know what I'm saying? The Island Boys, you know what I'm saying, the brothers were seen on Twitter kissing each other. And not just a peck, like, you know what I'm saying, some traditional shit, but actually like smooching each other, bro. Like, what in the flying fuckery going on? Like, what will make these two, like, bro, people been talking about it's probably because they're trying to get bread, they broke around, they're trying to trend and all that good shit. That's not a good way to trend, dog. Like, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. This shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, I can't even say, can you imagine? Because, bro, that shit is insane. It's insanity. Race to power infinity, bro. What in the fuck? I seen that, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? So apparently they're trying to do all that shit to just trend, right? And, well, and when people saw it, everybody, the outrage, everybody like, what the fuck is going on? And then people gonna ask them, you know what I'm saying, bro, like, hey, y'all doing that weird shit, you know what I'm saying, one of their live streams or something like that. People like, that weird shit y'all doing, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? And they gonna respond, we ain't do no weird shit, we ain't do nothing, there ain't no proof of it. Bro, there's videos literally trending everywhere. They're just trying to be funny, but, you know what I'm saying, let's hear what they, let's see this shit.
Kissing your brother on Twitter is wow. There's no proof of us kissing on Twitter. Yeah, there's no proof of that. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's completely wrong. Yeah.
There's videos of that shit everywhere. For me to see that joint out here in LA, I'm all the way from fucking Florida, right, bro? Oh, shit, man. Bro, people do a lot of things, man, just to trend. People, and that's one thing, even with my channel, I've had offers, like people tell me, just go do some stuff and do all this stuff, Nah, I don't cover just everything. I cover things that, I feel like covering, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, things that I feel like is relevant to helping build some kind of understanding, promote, unity and all that good stuff, whether it might be by criticizing it slightly or by, unifying people with the idea of like, hey, don't criticize it so hard. This is a reaction joint, you know what I'm saying? This is, celebrity news reaction, all that good stuff. So of course, this is me. I'm the goofy, dramatic guy, but at the same time, I don't go out of my character to do nothing, bro. Bro, I'm not about to do stuff just because I want to trend. And I think this day and age, that's the thing right now. Like, everybody doing stuff just to trend. It might be in their character, out of their character. You know what I'm saying? In their character is cool. We ain't worried about that. But out of their character, out of, what they will do, something that's not beneficial to them just because it will trend and bring some money. Money has become the thing now, not just fame, because the reason why people really get on fame is because it brings money, right? Money has become the main motivation for everybody. I know the world is tough. Shit is going crazy. Recession out here, all that. The world is crazy. But that don't mean you should change who you are. And that's what I've noticed, social media, a lot of people they just do stuff for the sake of the bread, do stuff for the sake of the fame, man. It's like, at what point, once you get into that kind of shit, you gonna keep doing it. Like, there's no in-betweens with that shit, because once you do that crazy ass shit, eventually that trend is gonna die out. So you gotta do something even crazier to maintain that shit. And they're just going to keep going like that. With these island boys, you know what I'm saying, with their whole thing, you know, they did what they even start with? Because they looked alike, and then all of a sudden they did some songs, the songs was trash or something like that, and they just kept doing things, and you know what I mean? I don't know. All the y'all let me know what y'all think, of course, but I think this is where it's going now. I really believe that we need to reprogram ourselves. You know what I'm saying? All of us, we need to reprogram ourselves. Do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? But don't go out of your character. I mean, do what makes you happy. Going out of your character is not what makes you happy. You're doing that to seek attention from people. I've always been about individuality. Be yourself. I preach this every time. I say this every single time I'm on here. Be yourself. As long as you're not hurting nobody, you ain't hurting yourself. Be yourself. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Just live your life. You ain't got to try to please everybody. You ain't got to, you know what I mean? These days, everybody's trying to please everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that complicated. You know, it just, I don't know, man. The shit is just crazy right now. With these guys doing all this crazy shit, I'm just looking at it like, bro, at what point, like, what is off limits to them? At what point are they going to be like, you know what? Nah, we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they can do this, this is incest, ain't it? Like, I don't even know if it's incest. I don't even, the thing just blew my mind that these guys would do this shit. It's just like, what the fuck? Like what really is the, like, I don't even understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? As I said, the world has kind of come to the point where everybody's starving, everybody's struggling so much, they just like, fuck it. Whatever it is for the money. Women is chasing men for the money. Man is chasing the money for the women and whatever. It's just money, fame, money is just kind of the whole thing right now. Nobody wants to be themselves and just live. I'm going to be myself and live. I'm going to tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? This little ass channel, all that good stuff, low budget, as I always call it, low budget reaction, low budget channel. It's low budget, but it's not going to be low budget forever. You know what I'm saying? At some point, I'm going to scale up a little bit or even more or massively. Whatever it might be, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be honest. I'm not about to change myself for nobody. Nobody. For Nathaniel, for Nathan. Nothing's going to make me change. I'm just be honest with you. Yeah, it's almighty new, you know what I'm saying? Like, new energy, new chi, new God. You know what I'm saying? Like, higher level of thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Higher life in this month. You know what I'm saying? 875. Come on, man. Look, man. Y'all just, let me know what y'all think, of course. But for sure, don't change for it. Like, if you want to change, let it be a change that is motivated by progress, like in you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes even, some things might be changed that may be beneficial to us in a sense, but we're not ready for it. You know what I'm saying? You can't handle it mentally. You got to still take some time, experience some things before you can even get on that change. But everybody be like, do that. You're not, yeah, I know it's beneficial for me, but I'm not ready yet. And that's why I said it got to be something that you are ready to do. You, not nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everything's decision. Your life is your life. Nobody else lives your life. Nobody sees things the way you think exactly at that moment. Like, everybody is different. We might be similar in some way. Slight difference is still different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody might be 9.99 or 9.9 or 9.9999, but if there's that 0.01, 0.1, 0.0001, whatever difference, that's still difference. That still makes you unique. So you are you. Think like you. Be you. Don't be switching shit up and trying to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But, y'all let me know what you think, of course. And we're going to go on to the next topic on ground because them island boys going weird shit. Weird shit. All right. So next topic we got Andrew Tate, the top G himself, has chimed in on the Adam 22 and Atlanta the Plug situation. You know what I'm saying? If you see my previous videos, I talked about it. You know what I'm saying? The same thing I'm saying, be yourself. If that's what they are on, that's what they are. It seems like they're chasing the bread. They keep talking about money, business. And nobody's talking about themselves, their personal feelings. So whatever, however way it works for them, it works for them. Now the top G don't say, hey man, look man, I ain't trying to be for nobody, but I ain't fucking with that. He you know how he talks. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he got some I've never really hated the dude. I've never hated him, to be honest, because I can always pick out stuff from, I don't need to agree with everything he says. I can agree with some things and all that. That's why I said be myself and my thing. You know what I'm saying? Some things he says resonates, some things he said does not. And he said what he said towards this added situation. I'm going y'all gonna hear it, y'all see. And he's like, man, look, man, these like, that's why. He's like, that's what the Matrix wants you to, And you know what? Before talking to it, let's play it, and I'm gonna talk about what's said after.
Want to make personal enemies of people I don't know. There's a guy called Adam 22. Once again, I have no idea who this man is. I just saw on Twitter yesterday that he was with a porn star who'd never done a male scene. They got married, And like a week after their marriage, she did her first male scene with some random dude. And he's on a podcast defending it.
That his wife had sex with somebody else?
Correct. Why? Like, this is the level you can, but this is what the Matrix wants from you as a man. They want the woman in charge and the man below with no backbone, because if the woman's in charge, they can emotionally affect her. They can scare her. You can scare a woman easier than you can scare a man. A man. A real man's hard to scare. A woman you can make afraid of the vaccine, right? Be afraid of COVID. Be scared. If she's in charge of the household, I would argue in nearly any household where the female was dominant, everyone's vaccinated. I would argue that point.
So, you heard what the top G done said, y'all, you know what I'm saying? The top G, Andrew Tate, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, I'm let's be honest, I'm gonna keep it a bundle with you. Some of the things, of course, he said and there, I agree with, in the sense of, if you notice the way things are changing, things tend to, the day and age now, things tend to favor ladies more. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a lady makes a decision, whether it's right or wrong, everyone's like, oh, good for her. A guy makes a decision, like, this is the truth, right? It's not, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a top G bandwagon type person. I just listen to, as I say, if it resonates with me, it resonates with me. And truthfully, in this situation, of course, he made the decision though. Adam 22 was comfortable making, he had the choice. If she asked him, you cool with this? He was like, yeah. So you can't, necessarily blame the lady and say that. But then when he's talking about the Matrix, the system, right? Matrix, another way he used to say the system, the world these days, right? The way the world, structuring is going on. And that's he's on point with some of them things. Now, I don't agree with him saying, like, if you check every household where the women, because at the end of the day, there's different kinds of women as well. Some women are more masculine, the idea of masculine. Some women are more dominant, some women are more recessive. Everybody is still different, male and female. There's still male dominant guys, male recessive guys, calm guys, they're not, you know what I mean? So I don't necessarily agree with 100% what he's saying, but what I'm trying to say is I agree with the idea that, it seems that society right now is favoring ladies, doing stuff. Now, at the end of the day, right, they are, as I said, they're their own people. They can choose to do whatever the fuck they want. It's their marriage. Marriage, say we might have a definition of marriage, but if they, they choose to define marriage as something for them, we can't be telling them what it is. If for them marriage is, say two porn stars trying to make bread and that's what marriage is for them. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be out here like, we can talk all day, but it doesn't change shit. At the end of the day, they're going to live their own life. And, clearly people are patronizing and people buying this stuff. So they going to keep making their money. But I do see what he's talking about, where it's like, society right now, when a lady does something, whether it's right or wrong, everyone's like, oh, everybody, let it go. Yeah, go her. And when guys do something, it's like, depending on what the guy is, that's kind of a little bit of all that. Y'all let me know what y'all think, of course, but I definitely see that going on. Now, I always say, as I just said previously, be yourself. Whether they like you or hate you, it doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, when you die alone. Like, you're the only one that's going to pass. Not even your partner, not even your kids. You're going to die by yourself. Like, you're going to be the only person in that coffin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how that goes. Common sense, right? Not just common sense. It's just the way of the world. So live your life your own way. You know what I'm saying? However you want to do it. You don't need to, of course, we in society, so you got to live, you know what I'm saying? You got to manage the way you live. But at the same time, if you're not hurting nobody, you know what I'm saying? You're not hurting yourself. Whatever people say, it doesn't fucking matter, because you coexisting with society, right? As long as you're, you know what I'm saying, you're not hurting nobody. No one can be like, oh, you hurt somebody, You good, right? But be yourself. If you want 100 men to smash your lady, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get smashed by 100 men, men, women, whatever, all gender, everything, whatever you know what I'm saying? Whoever you want to be, all that good stuff. It's cool. It's you. Like, whatever you think you are, you know what I'm saying? You know better than anybody else. You know better than your parents. You know better than anybody else. You know even better than your twin. Identical twin and all that. You've seen them island boys on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, but just don't let society dictate that stuff, because society is going to keep changing, just like fashion. Something's going to be in trend today. It's not going to be in trend tomorrow. All that good stuff. It's like with the older folks, right? When the older folks be talking about, oh, my day is my day is the best day. We used to live in da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, we reading the news day, we're like, bro, I guess that's how you feel, but that's not how we feel. You know what I'm saying? Each individual might be right in their own right, because it is what it is. That's their reality. So everybody has their own reality. Live your own shit. You know what I'm saying? For sure, I definitely believe, you know what I'm saying, we need to, you know, if society's trying to better ourselves, we need to definitely do better and, you know, letting people be themselves and do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? For sure, the whole Adam 22 situation, as I was always said, it's up to them. We ain't got shit to say about shit. Whatever the fuck they want to do, they can do that fucking shit all fucking day. Literally, all puns intended. Fucking. But hey, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all agree with Andrew Tate? You know, y'all think he got some points in there? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Of course, I always say, listen to the message. Forget the messenger, bro. The messenger can be saying shit, trash. But if it resonates with you, listen to that shit. There's a reason why it's resonating with you. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the message, forget the messenger, and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let me know what you think. We're going to get to the next topic on ground on God in Heaven. All right. So, Keke Palmer and her boyfriend, Darius Jackson, admit to holding their selves, Keke Palmer's boyfriend, Darius Jackson, admits to holding her to perfect standards. So you already know, the Keke Palmer situation, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh, there, you know. And I was saying where he messed up was, of course, bringing all that stuff to the forefront, you know what I'm saying? I had talked, bring their personal business to the forefront. Now, they had a podcast where they talk about this situation, you know what I'm saying, and everything. And, you know, it's an interesting take. Let's go ahead and listen to the, you know, what they say, you know what I'm saying?
For us, even for you, like, how did you feel when we first were like, okay, we're going to be a little bit public about our relationship?
Yeah, at first it definitely was hard because it could all be very overwhelming. It was definitely overwhelming and intense at first. And
it was.
And it's like,
makes sense.
You almost feel that pressure of needing to just be perfect. And so it really confused me and infiltrated my mind because not only I had to hold myself to that perfect standard, I was also holding you to a perfect standard as well. So any moment of flaw on my side or on your side, it was World War III because it's like, man, you know, we're not perfect.
The world sees us.
Exactly.
You know, for us,
So you remember when I was talking about this, if you check my reaction to the whole thing, is exactly what I was saying. Bringing it to the forefront. People, like, once you let other people start getting into your thought processing, your relationships, your whatever, people start changing who you are, like what they basically just said, and which is what my whole brand is, you know, my whole, you know, brand is about, my whole, you know, this whole thing we're doing right here, this channel, being yourself, right? As long as you're not hurting nobody. You know, once you start bringing people into your shit, they start influencing your thoughts. You're still responsible for your actions and your thoughts and all that good stuff, but that's why you got to guard them. You know, you can't let just everybody, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't resonate with you, you're just doing it just to please, it's a problem. With this situation, you can clearly hear it, you know what I'm saying? Of course, what was the criticism we had about the whole situation? Is that he brought it to the forefront. You should have handled that. If you felt like they handled it personally, you know what I'm saying? Of course, if you were the lady that does stuff, you know, that's in the spotlight, you got to know that's how it is. But he's saying it right there, you know what I'm saying? Him, you know, coming to the thing, they decided, both of them decided to bring their stuff to the forefront, right? But, you know, he had to adjust, he had to learn. And of course, for somebody that's not a celebrity or not in the forefront, you know what I'm saying, get to that point, you know, it's going to take a lot of, you know, try and error, you know, it's like a baby walking. It's something new to him, right? He's got to adjust. So I can understand, you know, what he's saying for sure. He's holding himself to a high standard. And he sees her like she's always, you know, trying to be perfect. So he's holding her to a high standard. He thinks he might be helping her. You know, that, you know, he thinks he's helping her. That's what he's basically saying. He thought, you know, hey, you know, you've been like this, we decided to be like that, I think I'm trying to, you know, keep us like that. That's the whole thing, right? I think people need to learn to, you know, as I said, be themselves. Keep your shit to yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to bring everything out for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? Your relationships, especially like things like that, bruh, nah, like that's your private shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody in that relationship with you, you know what I'm saying? Are you clapping everybody's cheeks? You know what I'm saying? If you listen to everybody's opinion on how to handle your relationship, how to handle your kid, how to handle your this, how to handle your that, are they in that with you? No, they're not. They're just dropping their opinions, and we are humans. We think. You know what I'm saying? Whether you, even when you say you don't give a fuck, you give a fuck to a certain percentage, you know what I'm saying? Because you are a human being, unless you just dumb. Because you have to think. You think, you calculate, you judge from previous experiences, you get ideas, you watch stuff, you hear stuff. It's just, constantly information is processing in your brain. The brain is a very powerful thing. It's the most powerful thing in our body, everything. You know what I'm saying? The heart keeps you alive, but the brain is what keeps even the heart going, all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with this situation, is exactly what we're talking about. He was holding up to a perfect standard, right? Because, that's what social media, that's what celebrities, that's what the audience expects, right? Even her holding herself, you can understand what I'm saying. If they had kept that thing private, you know what I'm saying? No, even if, this is my guy, right? It's my guy. But everything else is, that's it. What people gonna say? Oh, of course, when you say this is my guy, of course, people gonna have an opinion, of course. Oh, he ugly, he look good, he done that, All that is fine. But once they don't know what's going in the inner workings, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Even at that, you get what I'm saying. Of course, drop the comments, let me know what you think. But that's what I'm saying about being yourself, right? If you know you can't handle that pressure, don't. Like me doing this shit right now. If I know I can't handle bad comments, people laughing at me, cracking jokes, your fingers is fucked up, you look ugly, you do this, your opinion is trash. If I can't handle it, I shouldn't be on this. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has an opinion. I'm giving my opinion right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, that's kind of how it goes. It's a learning process, I believe, for him, you know what I'm saying, and for both of them, actually, their relationship. If they, if they want to put it out there, you can learn to manage it up there, out there for everybody to see. If they want to put it privately, that's easier and that's, more, I guess you could say more conducive, whatever it is. But of course, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, because I understand where, both of them coming from for sure, you know what I'm saying? And as you can see, they cool, they talking and all that good stuff. We're talking about, they unfollow each other. People think, maybe they've decided not to bring their shit more private, right? Unfollow each other, not to, comment on each other's things. People gonna be like, he commented on this, he said this, he did that, all that good stuff. Who knows what's going on? And that's not our business to know. It's whatever we see, we get to, you know what I mean? So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Of course, say shout out to them for sure. It seems like everything is going good. We don't know from the surface level, right? It seems everything is going good. Blessings and prayers, peace and all that good stuff. Shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment, let me know what y'all think, and we'll get to the next topic on ground. All right. So, in sports. That's the whole, what's it called? What's it? Is he a Jalen Jackson or something like that? You seen the whole basketball player, and the crazy thing that was going on with him, the humping and all that good stuff. Of course, that's, people chiming in about it. Like, why are guys, basketball players out here fucking around? Like why are they humping each other and doing all the extra shit? Of course, one of the previous greats, or one of the previous basketball players, chimed in on this. Let's go ahead and listen what's being said.
Green and all that. What was that? What was that?
Jalen Green.
I've been to many basketball camps in my life. You know what I'm saying? Many of them with all my brothers I grew up with. Humping each other was never an option. Showing you what I'm working with, showing my partner what I'm working with was never an option. Showing my partner my hip thrust is not an option after basketball practice. Unbelievable. Picking your partner up and ramming her against the wall is not an option. That doesn't build team camaraderie.
That's never how we play.
Come on, that's never a thought. How did that come into play? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't even imagine if someone tried to do that.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's a different time.
So facts, right? It's that new age shit, right? It's different times. Different times, people play different now. I mean, me personally, I don't support, it's not, I wouldn't do all that shit. Don't bring that, you know what I'm saying? If you're on that tip, let us know you're on that tip, so we know how to, but I'm definitely not on that tip, you know what I'm saying? Paul, I'm not on that, you know what I'm saying? Don't be showing me your, you know what I mean, size. Don't be showing me your, you know what I mean? Don't be trying to play all those plays with me, because I'm be honest, that's different from tolerance and you going too far. I can be tolerant, but once you do all that, that's too far. I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if that's how they play, that's how they play. Like, who are we to tell them how they play? You know what I'm saying? So if Stephen Jackson talking about, the Jalen Green stuff, and hey, he's like, bro, back in my day, like I was saying, back in my day, we don't do that. We don't, you know what I'm saying? And clearly in this day, that's what they on. Or he might be undercover. Who knows? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But whatever he's doing, you know what I'm saying? If his teammates are cool with it, they ain't complaining, we can't complain. It ain't our business. You know what I'm saying? Personally, like, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't saying, bro, this nigga doing this shit too much, or this nigga's like, bro, hey, you okay? You on some shit? You know what I mean? If that's what they playing, I mean, who knows? Like, nobody knows. To me, of course, it's wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Nigeria, bro, born and raised type shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I came to America, I learned a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more open-minded, understanding different people's perspective. Also, I went to college. You know, I was a biology graduate, so I learned a lot, you know, about hormones and all the other stuff and all that stuff. Got more open-minded, got more understanding. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all that good stuff. Some people don't have the background. Some people don't, you know, have the experiences, you know what I'm saying, some people just like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, bro, what? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? But, yeah, I understand where he's coming from with this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me know what y'all think, of course, because, shit, I mean, it's like the Island Boys. This Island Boy shit we're talking about. They're gonna come out and say, "Oh, well, we're not fruity. We're not on that tip. We don't do all that, You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We just doing it." And you know, just like how I am still like, even with this situation and that situation, I'm like, bro, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my business. I ain't gonna, you know, hate you. You know what I'm saying? But just don't keep that shit with you. Keep that shit on your side. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring all that player here because we are. You know what I mean? We are not on that tip. It's just that simple. We are not on that tip. Keep that shit away from me, you know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, because, the times is changing, man. People play different, you know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? It's like how we heard, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, how people used to do the whole thumb on the butt thing, you know what I'm saying? The whole, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all played that way when you were younger or some shit, or a certain degree or something. I never did it. It's never been my thing, even when people were doing it when they were young, you know what I'm saying? When you sit down, someone put I don't know, in Nigeria, they used to do that. But someone put their thumb on there, so you see that, you know, stuff. I was always like, bro, what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain kind of play I would be like, bro, like, I'm not on that playtime, bro. Like, I'm not on that kind of time with y'all. Like, don't play that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You dig me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody has their own shit going on, man. As long as you know who you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I'm saying? Once you start doing some shit that somebody ain't with, you know, like, hey, I'm not on that tip. You better keep that shit away from me, boy. Like, hey, come on now. I ain't with that shit. Hey, I ain't gonna tell you twice, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That one time is enough. On God in heaven, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think. You know, drop the comments. Y'all think Jalen Green was on some he's on some shit. He on the low. He whatever you think. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Jackson got a point. You think he exaggerating? You know, he thinks. You know what y'all think? Drop your shit. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get to the next topic on ground. You know what I'm saying? All right. So shit. I don't know if y'all seen this. We know that Larissa Pimpin and what's it called? Larissa Pimpin and why is his name? Jordan's son, Michael Jordan's son. Larissa Pimpin and Michael Jordan's son. You know, some kind of in a relationship and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And everybody had their opinion about it. And recently, right? You know, it's been going crazy that Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He was asked about it, you know, if he support the whole, you know, the union or whatever. And he was like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? He said, I guess he didn't say hell no. He said he ain't with it. He ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, was he joking? Was he being serious? Let's find out. You know what I mean? Let's find out.
You know, kind of like how I laugh. I think I laughed at a lot of the questions that we go through on this podcast. But he laughed, and then the reporter, I guess, asked him again, and he let out an emphatic no. When I saw it immediately, I thought, like, he's playing, he's being joking, he's laughing, he's, you know, just being playful. He's, you know, a little lit, maybe off the Sincoro, walking out of Matignon. And so, you know, I didn't put too much weight into it, but I know that it made you a little nervous. And so when he texted and he called and obviously wanted to make sure we didn't take things the wrong way, I think it helped you feel a little more at ease.
Our parents both want us to be happy, and if we make each other happy, then it's great.
Yeah.
But I do understand that it's not awkward for us to be together because it's us, but it probably is awkward for my
class.
So, hey, you seen, you heard, you know what I'm saying? He was joking. He was joking. He even called them, right? Michael Jordan called, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I hope y'all understand all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And like, y'all can do your thing. I might not even, he might be saying I might not agree with it, but that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. You know what I'm saying? And look, that's a good father right there, at least a good approach to it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree with the shit or not, or whether you joking or whatever he was really on, it seems like he was joking. But whether he agrees with it or not, he's just like, hey man, y'all live your life, man. Like whether I agree with it don't fucking matter to what the fuck y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, live your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is to me, this is good parenting. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like, my parents are that way too. You know what I'm saying? I love my parents. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They might have their opinion about something. They're gonna tell me, you know what I'm saying? This is what I think. But at the end of the day, you got to make your own decisions. You know what I'm saying? You your own person right now. You're not under our care. You living your life. You know, do your own shit. Like because the idea, you know, a lot of people tend to, you know, mind you, I'm African, like Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? So like, the way Nigerian culture kind of goes is until your parents pass, you are under your parents. That's like, you know, what they say is law. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. And that's kind of African culture. And I know it's, for some other cultures it's the same way. You know, it might not be written in book or whatever, but you know, it's something that's understood, right? So, you know, some parents are upgraded. Some parents, you know, everybody kind of has that. They twist to it their own stuff. You know, whatever. They might not fall away to the T, but at the end of the day, while you're under their roof, for sure though, you gotta know if they're taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you got a dog. You know, you ain't gonna let your dog run your house if you the one feeding, taking care of all that good stuff. And if you letting that happen, then hey, that's on you. But if you take care of somebody, if someone is like completely your responsibility, you're not about to let them, you know, whatever idea you think is wrong, you ain't gonna let them be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to keep them on the right path type shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute for you, salute for them, all that good stuff, right? So I definitely, I appreciate his approach to it, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Like, the idea is do your thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think, of course, but right? You know, he said, yo, hey man, there ain't no beef right here. I was just joking, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all drop your comments. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he should have been more on their ass, you know, he should have been like the parents are rivals or something like that, right? So it's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I don't want to be on that, you know, wedding floor right there, standing across from this man or sitting right next to this man, like, nigga, man, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's probably thinking that far and like, man, I gotta be next to this man at that wedding or I gotta be seeing this man until I pass type shit because they connect. My God, you know what I mean? Like shit, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, love conquers all. You know what I'm saying? If you know you love your kid loves, you know, it's like, oh, okay, hey, you know what I'm saying? Until shit goes south, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Y'all drop a comment, let me know what y'all think about it for sure. Because yeah, I definitely, you know, live your life, do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? As I said, as long as you're not hurting nobody, you know what I'm saying? You live in your life, you know what I'm saying? Don't let other people influence your thoughts. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, is going to pass when you pass. Like what I mean, nobody's going to be judged. Nobody's going to be, you know what I mean? You are responsible for your own life. Your perception, the way you see things, the way you live your life, blah, 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 is just you. You understand that better than anybody, even better than your parents. You know what I'm saying? Some things they might understand better than you in the sense of like, you know, they've lived their own life and they've experienced stuff. Experiences, yes, right? But perception, feeling, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? Drop your comments, let me know what y'all think. You know, should bruh have been more on their ass? You know, you think it's a good decision? You think, well, you know, whatever you think. Drop it, let's hear about it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get to the next topic on ground. Oh, God in heaven. All right, so, sheesh. Bro, we got Jocelyn. So you remember Jocelyn Hernandez, right? You remember that whole fight, the Floyd Mayweather, John Gotti Jr. fight, or John Gotti III, whatever, that fight, right? You remember, you know, how things are going crazy. So the footage is released, you know what I'm saying, of her when she got arrested type shit, you know what I'm saying? And, bro, it don't look good. It does not look good, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. She looked like she was on that booger sugar or on something or drunkish. Oh, she was definitely not in her right state of mind because, brother, man, she was going ham, going crazy. You know, I mean, bro, she was using all racial slurs, calling them folks, you know what I'm saying, the C word, you know, talking about doing all that. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It didn't look like someone that was in their right state of mind. She could have been regular, just angry, but I doubt it. I'm just gonna be real. I doubt it. The way she was, you know, bro, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's current, but don't forget, she said she's going on a cleaner path with the you know what I mean? She's going on a cleaner path with all that, you know what I'm saying, with all the drugs and all that good shit. So, you know what I'm saying, we expecting not to see shit like this again. But, you know, the body cam footage of, you know, one of the cops, you know, came out. So, you know what I'm saying, people looking at people like, oh man, this is what you're promoting. By the way, yes, you know what I'm saying, society, I remember we were talking about earlier, you know, all those shows of ratchetness and all that craziness. Some people are, you know, if you're not your ratchet, that's how, you know what I'm saying, as long as you're not hurting nobody. The key thing is you're not hurting nobody, you're not hurting yourself. You know, in this video, you're going to see that she was like, hey, she, you know what I'm saying, she out there like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and play the video, man. So, you know, now we're going to get back into hammering, dissecting it a little bit.
And that's it. All right? Tell her go home now.
Hey, my man, you gotta come out.
Touch me.
I don't want no white man.
No one's gonna touch you.
Shut up, bitch. You shut up, bitch. You should go.
Hey, get back. Hey, that's it. Do you want? Now you go. I got it. Give me your.
Y'all want to kill me? You fucking.
Give me your hand. I got it.
Golly. Bruh, the video goes crazy, bruh. Crazy. Like when I say crazy, she in that motherfucker going wild. Wild. I mean, bruh, Josh, I swear, that's that booger sugar right there, man. That's that booger sugar on top. I don't know what the hell she was. She was on that shit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, good God. Like, bro, what in the flying fuckery, bro? Like, she out there, you know what I'm saying? The video, I'm gonna play the rest of the video at the end of the shit, but she was going wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when you see some shit like that, the homeboy that, you know, her boy, whatever, her man, or whatever it is that came there, she saying, shut up, bitch. That's the homie that's trying to get you to go home. Like, what you going on crazy for? Like, that shit wild. Like, oh, God damn, y'all let me know what y'all think, though, because, you know what I'm saying, was she on that sauce? You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Was she out there, she calling them, you know, crackers and all that shit. I'm just like, damn, like, girl, you need to. Bro, the cops handled it. Shit, if that was a nigga, if that was a guy, it was over. It was over. They would have been on his ass. Oh, hell no. That my fine, like, they would have been on his ass. You know what I'm saying? They handled her with as much care as they could, and she was still going ham. Going hammy. Yelling and all that, kicking, bro. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. That shit crazy, man. But, yeah, let's get to the next topic, you know what I'm saying, on ground. And shout out to Sleepy Boy 11, man. Shout out to you. Prayers, you know, blessings, man. You know, appreciate you getting on here, you know what I mean? I don't know if people can even see the comments. I think I had turned that thing down. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to you, man. Sleepy Boy 11, man. Hey, man. Appreciate you. But you came damn near towards the end of the joint, bro. I'm about to, like, I got on one more topic and then, you know what I'm saying? But either way, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, you're the only person I can see that's commenting, you know what I'm saying? And this is low budget, you know, celebrity news reactions, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Either way, appreciate you for being on, you know what I mean? Appreciate you being here. So, we're gonna cover the last topic on this mug, man. And this topic, woo, it's that boy R. Kelly, man. That boy R. Kelly, he's saying there shouldn't be a different constitution for celebrities, you know, than everybody else. It should be the same constitution. You know what I'm saying? Same rules that apply for everybody else should apply for celebrities. Now, I'm gonna keep it a bundle. In life, generally, that's kind of not how that works. All fingers are not equal. You know what I'm saying? You know how you know, when you're younger, you learn all fingers are equal, everybody. All fingers are not equal. You know, people don't treat everybody the same way. But, you know, in law, they should definitely treat everybody the same way. I get that. We get that. That's we get it. You know what I'm saying? But also with his situation, for me, it's more like, I mean, I guess he's saying he don't want the law to handle his case. He want the streets to handle his case. Because, bro, the streets is more ruthless than the law. They're going to end your life. You know, niggas going to do all the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, oh, man, I would not wish jail on my worst enemy. Which is funny as hell because they make it seem like jail is worse than death. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Death is final. You know what I'm saying? And not just death, like a lot of things that could happen to you, like torture, you know, with jail, that's still some kind of structure. If you left it out to the streets, just everybody regular, I think people could just grab your ass and kidnap you. I don't know if y'all seen the movie Hostel. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of movies and shit. People can really just do shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking The Purge. People can just really fuck you up if they really just, felt the kind of way. The law, it might be fucked up. Don't get me wrong. We understand, underlying factors and all the other shit, favor some people, doesn't favor some others. But, you know what I'm saying? Compared to, death and, just basically street justice, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? My worst enemy, I will definitely be wishing death and some more shit on you, bro. I'm just be real with you because there's no way your worst enemy? I don't think people understand that statement, bro. It'd be so funny, bro. When people say that shit, I'm just like, bro, what are you talking about? You want to kill your worst enemy. You don't think that's worse than jail? They have a chance to come back out. They have a chance to live a good life if they plug in with the right people in that motherfucker. You don't wait, bro. That statement is funny. Unless they say that I wouldn't waste jail on that person based on the fact, I wish the worst thing on them. Jail is too light. Then I can be like, But to say, I only jail on the worst, jail is worse than street justice is funny. That's I don't agree with that. I don't believe that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But let's get back to this R. Kelly joint. So your boy talking about, his constitutional rights or blah, blah, blah was all messed up. Me personally, I don't understand. I don't know. I've not been following up with his thing. All I know is, at least from what, all the is that, he was doing some pedophilia shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? Him doing some pedophilia shit, I don't know if it matters whether, I guess with the laws, that's systems and stuff. But if you were doing the shit and you were wrong, you know what I'm saying? It comes down to what I'm saying. Bro, if you were wrong, whether in jail or outside of the motherfucker, once people find out, you're going to get what's coming to you. But let's hear what R. Kelly had to say about the joint, you know what I'm saying?
Fourth Amendment, the 14th Amendment is equal protection under the law. The 5th and 6th Amendment deals with due process. Everyone must have a fair process. There should not be a celebrity version of the Constitution and due process when it comes to going to trial. The law is not some song they can just remix to satisfy their agenda. And no matter what some people may think or believe about R. Kelly, they're entitled to their opinions. But I want people to remember this. Our constitutional rights is supposed to look just like their constitutional rights. My due process is supposed to look just like their due process.
True.
My equal rights are supposed to look just like equal rights, meaning equal for the.
So, what he's saying is, of course, fact, right? Everybody should be treated equal by law, right? Is that usually the case? No. No fucking way. Bro, I'm not saying it's right, don't get me wrong, but that's not usually the case though. You know what I'm saying? Even with not even celebrities, regular people, different skin tones matter, to people's perception, man, stuff like that. Different skin tones, different genders, all this stuff kind of plays in, it should be level for everybody. I get where he's coming from, and I understand 100%. But in reality, that's not how it plays. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody wasn't born equally. Everybody isn't treated equally. Two people might be even the same, twins, whatever it is. People do the same stuff, and one person is going to be treated better than the other. It's a crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. As I said, we all trying to work for the betterment of humanity and all that good stuff. But, reality is also a thing you gotta kind of adjust, our minds with. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Does that shit matter? In the R. Kelly case, y'all give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Should he get a retrial or whatever they call that shit? You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion to this shit? Because me, let's be honest, I ain't got no say in this shit. I ain't gonna hold you. As he said, everybody should be treated equally. But we also know that in the world, that's not how the world works. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like it's, it's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When I mean it is what it is, I'm not saying it should be still how it is. I'm just saying, but that's what it is right now. We working on it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be better if we aim to be better. It's like how they get participating trophies to all the kids, you know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. Even the winner, It's like, nah, you shouldn't do that. I definitely don't think you should do that because, who won. There's a reason they should feel the full gratitude of winning. They should feel that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? You doing that to kids right now, not trying to baby them. Reality is not like that. And what's so crazy about it is is, let's just say, for example, as a kid, you know, knock on wood, your parents pass or whatever it is, and you still got to go to school with kids that they got parents and all that good stuff. The world don't give a fuck. Like, I'm talking about the actual world, not the people in it. I'm talking about nature. Nature doesn't give a fuck. Like, if you go into nature right now, look at, like, you know, wild, you know, National Geographic and all that good stuff, or of course the shit that ain't staged and all that. You know, or we just walk to nature and you see, it's not a fair thing. You know what I'm saying? Nature is not fair. Nature doesn't understand the concept of fairness and equality and all that shit. That's not how nature works. There's balance, right? A cycle, you know, which I'm finding out that, you know, science is talking about, like, you know how, like, they were talking about energy is neither destroyed nor created. It just, you know, cycle around. They're talking now that they can destroy energy, like, completely, and they can also create energy from nothing completely. So it's like, I mean, it's kind of balance, ain't it? But at the same time, you know, it's just all that crazy shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think, of course. You know, and of course, this is the end of the stream. Appreciate everybody that's gonna be seeing this. Whenever you see this, of course, put the prayer emoji. If you see this right now, whatever you see in this, put the prayer emoji, put the meditation emoji, because we almighty in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? From your boy, Almighty Nucci himself, you know what I'm saying? Almighty, 2 L's, motherfucker. 2 L's, meaning everybody, you know what I'm saying? We almighty, you know what I'm talking about? Nucci, you know what I'm saying? Meaning new God, new energy. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, appreciate y'all. On God in heaven, man. Look. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Stay mighty because we almighty. I am out. By the way, appreciate you, Sleepy Boy 11, you know what I'm saying? That might definitely commented, you know what I'm saying? You definitely the MVP right now, man. Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And of course, as I said, stay mighty because we almighty.